Grey Zone Warfare has just dropped its newest trailer, and it is absolutely incredible. Just check this out. Now, I've watched this trailer countless times already, and countless times more whilst editing this video, and I'm still blown away by it. For those of you who don't know, this is Grey Zone Warfare, and it is being made by Madfinger Games. Grey Zone Warfare is an immersive tactical FPS with a maximum focus on realism, where you get to join one of 3 private military companies to explore and navigate your way around a 42-kilometer squared map, which is based in a fictional location called the Democratic Republic of Le Mans in the southeast of Asia. This game will have both PvE and PvP elements to it. You can work together with friends or as a lone wolf as you explore and scavenge your way around. You can also utilize landing zones to get airlifted by a helicopter to move through this persistent world that keeps on living, even when you aren't playing. On top of this, whilst this game isn't strictly story driven, there will be quests that offer moral decisions, surprises, and a mature themed narrative. Weapons and gear will also be highly customizable, and they also have an incredibly in-depth medical system, which abandons the traditional take of hit points and instead aims to simulate the human body realistically. If you are into tactical Milsim FPS games, this may very well be the game for you. Oh, and all of this will be on Unreal 5. Now, a lot of you are probably sat here thinking, this just sounds like another Escape from Tarkov clone. And whilst yes, there are similarities, and you can see some of the inspiration in here, but that's not a bad thing. If you look around, there's quite a lot of games breaching into this category, but none of them have really mustered up to anything. Project Quarantine is a prime example. The concept was revealed, there was a small playable demo, but like many of the others, it sort of faded into nothing, and I can't remember the last time that game had any form of update. You can already tell though, just by looking at Grey Zone Warfare, that it's already light years ahead of the others, and if it's done right, it has every bit of potential to be just as big, if not bigger, than Tarkov. It's an extremely popular genre of game, but with what Madfinger Games have done with this project makes it stand out as being its own. Take the map for example, 42 kilometers squared of playable area. That's absolutely insane for an open world FPS game. Now I play a lot of squads, most of those maps on average are about 36 kilometers squared. And on there you've got APCs, trucks, jeeps, tanks, all kinds of vehicles to navigate around in. And it's not just about size, it's substance too. Just look at how detailed and intricate some of these areas are that have been shown in the trailer here. This is just setting a new bar in level design in my opinion. I'm sorry, but I am just blown away. Even the animations look extremely polished and fluid. Now, I have been incredibly lucky and managed to have a good 40-minute call with their head of communications, MFG Rick. He was very kind enough to give me a very early insight as to where they are going, and what they want to achieve. And whilst I can't go into much as what has been said, what he did tell me got me incredibly excited, and this is a game I will be following very, very closely. The team is incredibly dedicated to this project, so much so that from the first trailer last month to this one, they took on board community feedback and corrected sight mounts, collimator sight placement, and added backup iron sights on weapons. That's all been done before anyone other than the developers have played the game. That is huge. They're taking on feedback, they're listening and adjusting things in good time. This is just setting a good precedent. I have been yearning for a game like this for a very long time. Don't get me wrong, I loved Escape from Tarkov, I played that game hard from point 8 to point 13, and truthfully, that game is one of the reasons why I'm still here making content today. But what Grey Zone Warfare has to offer and the direction that game is going in is much, much more up my alley. More freedom, bigger map, and to me, the fact it's on Unreal 5 is huge. Yes, I know it's early days, but as you can see by how polished things are looking, this isn't just a flash in the pan, and certainly isn't going to be another Burning Lands fiasco. I honestly think this could be the biggest game in the tactical FPS genre of the decade. Now, if you want to learn more about Grey Zone Warfare and stay up to date with this project, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way, you won't miss a single video, and you'll hear everything first. Thank you all for watching, take care, and I'll catch you in my next video. Good night.